Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to discuss that how we can remove even integers from an array. Now here let's suppose we are given an array of integers. We need to return an array with even integers being removed. So for example, let's say we are given the array such as 3, 2, 4, 7, 10, 6, 5. So here 2 is even integer, 4 is even integer, 10 and 6 are even integers. Now we need to remove those even integers and only return the odd numbers, which is 3, 7 and 5. So let's see the demonstration of this algorithm step by step. So friends, before we start, in case if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so that you never miss any update. So here is the algorithm which will help us removing the even integers from an array. So the method name is remove even. It takes in an array and returns an array in which the even integers are removed. So let's say we take the example of the array having 7 elements: 3, 2, 4, 7, 10, 6, 5. And let's say when we call remove even method by passing in the array, this method actually starts its execution. Now how we can remove the even integers from the arrays? First we actually count the number of odd integers in the array. And why we count the number of odd integers is because we need to return an array having only odd integers by removing the even integers from the given array. So at the start, odd count is 0. Now we provide a for loop and we traverse the array elements one by one. So starting from I equal to 0, which is 0 index, we go till I should be less than array.length. So array.length is 7 because there are 7 elements, and less than 7 means up till 6. So at the start, I is actually less than array.length. So friends, how we can find the odd integers inside these arrays? We can take the value at any particular index. If we divide it by 2 and if the remainder is not equal to 0, it means it's an odd element. So friends, we know that even integers are 2, 4, 6, 8, where if we divide the element by 2, let's say 2 divided by 2, so we get the remainder as 0. So the even integers when divided by 2 give remainder as 0. And if we take the odd integers 1, 3, 5, if we divide 3 by 2, we get remainder as 1. If we divide 5 by 2, we get remainder as 1. So if the remainder is not equal to 0, it means it's an odd integer. So we will take the help of this modulus operator, which will directly provide us the remainder. And if it is not equal to 0, we will increment the odd count. So at the start, we get 3. 3 divided by 2 will give remainder as 1. 1 is not equal to 0, so therefore this condition comes out to be true. We will increment odd count because 3 is an odd integer. So here it becomes 1. We will increment I. Now array of I, which is 2. 2 divided by 2 will give remainder as 0. So therefore this condition comes out to be false. So this statement is skipped and we reach here again. So we do I++. I becomes 2. Now 4 divided by 2 will give remainder as 0 because 4 is divisible by 2. So this condition comes out to be false. We will increment I again. I becomes 3. So this condition comes out to be true. Now 7 divided by 2 will give remainder as 1. And 1 is not equal to 0. Therefore this condition comes out to be true. We will increment odd count because 7 is an odd integer. We will increment I. 10 divided by 2 will give remainder as 0. So this condition comes out to be false. We will again increment I. Now 6, which is the array of I, divided by 2 will give remainder as 0. So this condition comes out to be false. We will again increment I. Now 6 is equal to 6 and it is less than array dot length because array dot length is 7. So this for loop will run one more time. We will take 5. 5 divided by 2 will give remainder as 1. 1 is not equal to 0. So therefore this condition comes out to be true. We will increment odd count. It becomes 3. Now when we'll increment I, it will become 7 and 7 is not less than 7. So this condition comes out to be false and for loop will terminate. So here you can see that when we traversed each and every element in the array, we figured out that 3, 7 and 5 are 3 elements which are odd, and we need to return these 3 elements by removing the even integers from the array. So therefore the array which we want to return will have only 3 elements which will be the odd integers. So we will create the result array. We pass in the odd count because we have calculated the odd count through this for loop. So the result array will have only 3 elements. Now here we will create one index starting from 0. So this index will help us filling the result array. So it will simply traverse the result array. Now here we will again provide a for loop which will iterate the array like we did here from I equal to 0 to I less than array dot length. So I starts from 0. Now I again we are iterating the array and here providing the same condition to find out the odd integer is because once we find out the odd integers, we will simply assign that value to the result array at a particular index. So at the start, 3 divided by 2 will give us a remainder as 1. So 1 is not equal to 0. So therefore this condition comes out to be true. So it means we have found one odd integer. So we will assign the value in the array at ith index, which is the 0th index, which is 3, to the result array at the index 0. So 3 will come here with this assignment. Now after we have assigned one value to this index, we will increment the index because we need to fill the next value. So index becomes 1. We will increment I. 2 divided by 2 will give remainder as 0. Therefore this condition comes out to be false and we skip this element. We will again increment I. I becomes 2. So value at second index is 4. 4 divided by 2 will give remainder as 0. So this condition comes out to be false. We will again increment I. I becomes 3. Now the value at third index, which is 7. 7 divided by 2 will give remainder as 1. 1 is not equal to 0. Therefore this condition comes out to be true. It means we have found our second odd integer, which is 7. So we will assign the value 7 to the result array as index 1. So 7 comes here. We will increment the index. We will increment I. 10 divided by 2 will give remainder as 0. So this condition comes out to be false. So friends, here you can see that whenever we are encountering a even integer, we are simply skipping that value and we are traversing ahead. So when we increment I becomes 5. 6 divided by 2 will give remainder as 0. So this condition comes out to be false. We will increment I. 5 divided by 2 will give remainder as 1. So this condition comes out to be true because 1 is not equal to 0. It means we have found our third odd integer. So we will assign 5 to the result at this particular index, which is second index. So 5 comes here and we will increment index. So as we have filled all the values, we will again increment I. So when we will increment I will become 7, which will be going out of the boundaries of this array. So this condition comes out to be false because 7 is not less than 7. So this for loop will terminate. And at the end, we will simply return the result. So here you can see that we have removed the even integers from the array and we are returning a new array having only odd integers. So friends, this was all about this algorithm. The main idea behind this algorithm is to figure out the odd integers. So we can take the number and when we'll divide it by 2, if the remainder comes out to be 1, it means it's an odd integer. And if it comes out to be 0, it means it's an even integer. So why we calculate the odd count at the start? Because we need to find the length of the new result array so that we can create this new array of 3 values because the odd count is 3. And then we can perform the same steps again. We will figure out the odd integer and we will simply assign that odd integer to the respective indexes one by one. And at the end we will simply return the result. So friends, I hope you must have liked this video. In case if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so that you never miss any update. Thanks, have a nice day.